Good afternoon, dear all students. I, Professor Sarika Thumre from Ajinkya D.Y. Patel School of Engineering. Today we discuss a small topic of integrated water resources planning and management, that means IWRPM. In that, the unit number 5 is the legal regulatory settings and IWRPM. In that unit, we will discuss a very small topic, but it is very important topic, that is Dublin Principles. Dublin Principles in 1992. Dublin Principles at its birth in 1996. That means the took from GWP, that means Global Water Partnership. In 1992, the Dublin and Rio Statement. Okay, the Dublin Statement on Water and Sustainable Development was agreed at the International Conference on Water and the Environment. That means ICWE, that was held in 26 January to 31 January in 1992. The Dublin Statement, that which included there the four principles related to water, that was submitted to the UNCED, that means United Nations Conference on Environment and Development, that means UNCED. Okay, the name of Dublin Rio principle is occurred from GWP adopted and elaborated these principles to reflect an international understanding of the equitable and efficient management and sustainable use of water. There are four Dublin principles. First one is water is finite and vulnerable. Second principle is participatory approach. Third principle is role of woman, and fourth principle is social and economic value of water. We will discuss these principles one by one. C. The Dublin Principles Managing Water for the Sustainable Future Development. The Dublin Principles provide a framework from the managing water resources sustainable as well as the water is sustainable. These principles can ensure the water is protected and utilized the way of we will use, like the economic growth, social development as well as environmental protection. See, the first principle is water is a finite and vulnerable. In that case, there are the three main important points. First one is the water scarcity, second one is the water quality, and third one is the integrated management. First, water scarcity. In the water scarcity, that means the area where the water is available from less amount of. That means the water scarcity is growing the concern worldwide. It is essential to recognize as a finite resources and manage it accordingly. That means the where is the amount of resources are available, we will use that resources for other side area. Okay. Second is the water quality. In the water quality, that means in the rainy season, the lots of rain is going on. At that time, the water becomes the dirty as well as it becomes some polluted, so that we will use the water quality for equitable manners. That means in addition to quantity of water is a critical to safeguarding human health and economic as well as ecosystem. We must work to protect and restore the water quantity where it is necessary. Okay, in the rainy season there are the some diseases are occurs, like typhoid, cholera, malaria, water related diseases occur, so that we will safeguard the human health as well as the ecosystem of quantity of water. Then third point is the integrated management. Integrated management, that means the holistic demand of water resources planning and their management according to their interdisciplinary and interdependency occurs. That means the impact of human activity on the water system. Okay, we will discuss this principle of first water is finite and vulnerable. Now we discuss the second principle, Second principle is the participatory approach. Participatory approach, that means all level of people, all types of peoples involved in that approaches. That means um, from educated, non-educated, as well as government approach, then stakeholders, then national as well as international, like international peoples will involve in the participatory approach. In the participatory approach, there are the three main important points. First one is inclusive collaboration. Second point is the public awareness and the education, and third point is the cooperation and the partnership. These 3 points we'll discuss one by one. Inclusive collaboration. Inclusive collaboration, that means the active participation from the all stakeholders in the water, like their decision making, their inclusive government, then civil society, then private sector, as well as their communication. Then second point is the public awareness and their education. That means to each and every level of student as well as the faculty have to know about water and their management. Okay, the public awareness on the sustainable water management practices can be strengthened, and their involvement and the engagement of the various stakeholder it is necessary. And third one is the corporate approach as well as the partnership. In that case means corporate approach, that means the stakeholders and the group of stakeholders that can involve, and they can develop some different types of approaches, like how to save the water and how to use of water from available resources. Okay, the next principle is the role of woman. The role of woman in the Dublin principle is most important and very important, because in daytime and in during working time, the maximum use of water are women are doing in the peak period, like morning 6 to 8 and evening 6 to 8. That times are the women are use maximum water for their cooking as well as cleaning, washing, and all other housemaid activities. Okay, this will discuss again the recognizing inequality. That means the woman play the crucial role in the water resources management as well as in the Dublin principles, but it offers the face the inadequate quality of the water distribution as well as excess of water related job of water and as well as the decision making. Then forecasting empowerment, it includes the water as the active participants, and the leaderships in the water management can positively impact of their economic and social empowerment. Okay, then next the sharing knowledge. Sharing knowledge, that means the knowledge and their experience related to water and their management can be contribute more, and more people are involved effectively and find out the useful and needful solution for that. Last principle is the social and economic value of water. The social and economic value of water. The water sources are the natural resources. That means natural resources are river, lake, whale, rain, and surface. These are the surface water as well as underground water. These are the sources of water. But we are not paying for the natural resources. We are paying for what are the service we are providing for that. Okay, in the social and economic value of water, the first one is the social value, second one is the economic value, and third one is the integrated value. So in the social value plays the vital role related to survival as well as the well-being of many peoples, like worldwide, for their drinking and sanitation, for their hesitation and their recreation. That means the all living peoples as well as the living organisms, like from insect to the any any wild animal as well as any human being, they need to water for the drinking purpose as well as their sanitary purpose. Okay, then economic value, the managing water for more effectively as well as efficiently can open up to their opportunities for their economic growth and as well as the development through the various sectors, like agricultural purpose, then energy power, then tourism place, then drinking purpose, then a fishery purpose. Then hydropower plant generation, we will value the water as a economic purpose. Then next is the integrated value. Integrated value, that means the interdependence of the social as well as economic as well as environmental aspect of water for their managing and their integratively. So we discussed these four principles of IWRPM, that means integrated water resources planning and management, in that the Dublin principles. Thank you.